Back on again, hopefully a little bit more consistently. Can't make any promises. No, I didn't want to leave on an awkward cliffhanger like I did yesterday. So as I was getting to, I'll explain how to use the 15 boys effectively. This time it's fucking Ignis, huh? Alright, alright. Based. Super baits. Okay. Speaking of, I guess I'll start with Gladio first. Because Gladio will be fucking useless later on anyway. Alright. There it is. Here it comes. And he hits like a fucking truck at higher that fucking range. That damage output is retarded. Might I just say. Where are you going? There it is. But if I want to get her down, I gotta get nails first. Come on, where are you going? I guess giving Noctis Ragnarok was probably a bad idea for this kind of thing. There we go. Also easier to hit than some of these counters. Alright, no, not. Guess you're not sick of me just yet. It's kind of stupid fun, actually. Also, don't waste time summoning in this fight. There we go. This is what I was looking for last time. And there we go. Optimal, you need to hit this. So you cannot get her health below a fucking threshold before you can get this, before you can get the cross chain. And as you already know, there are optimal cross chain strats. Before I started really getting back into this, boy, I'm not even gonna lie, I thought Gladio was kinda ass. But he slept on. Alright. Ooh! That stun potential is stupid. Alright. Like I said, if you don't want the fight to automatically end, God, I gotta fight Anime Swords. It's one of the best great swords in the game that I don't already have. Of course, fuck that attack. No surprise. 2 summons in a row. That's crazy. Should I use it? It's just gonna be Garuda. Because it's always fucking Garuda. Oh well. At least it will clear the little fucking bitches on the ground. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Every single time without fail. Guaranteed mirror match. Garen fucking T. The game still looks better than Forspoken though. Okay. Never mind. Damage is decent. never mind. Let me shut my ass up. Maybe if you do get past or get to this threshold, it's pretty decent. Although it will reset Armature Unleashed. That was interesting. Okay, yeah, I was wondering why she was in hand. Just another instance of the lock-on in this game being really bad. Just another solid choice. Now the thought process behind Ragnarok is, if I'm using Noct, I wanted to do shit like this. Although I guess I could show off Ignis here real quick, because that is the goal of the video. The stream anyway. And nope, that's not her. Quick rest. The fucking meme skill is also really fucking. This is fucked up. But it's funny. Ignis and Prompto may, or Ignis and Gladio may have scalable damage. And while Prompto has a flat value. But honestly, Prompto's damage potential is stupid regardless. Like, makes no sense. I don't know why Ignis got the same mechanic though. Also wish they kind of utilized melee from so Prompto. See, Ignis is also kind of useless, but he has better projectiles than Gladio. Mostly because his don't take as long, but it's unreliable. Prompto would be the only other person, except for Noct, who could hit. But I'll show off more Ignis in my next attempt. Although I will say, Prompto's abilities, or his team skills, whatever they're called, it's been a while since I saw what they look like, but they are super good for situations just like this, because you can reliably hit no matter what. It only really gets. Yeah, that's the problem with the Great Sword in the air. As reliable as it's supposed to be, you know, it doesn't do fuck all damage, or does fuck all damage. I just warned. Like that. Because what I need it for is that, but it doesn't reset. You have to hit the ground if you want to be able to re-get the hit. Eventually. Unlike the sword and the spear. It's a shame that the other weapons don't allow you to do this. Which makes the sword and the spear kind of the best weapons in the game. Kind of. Weapon types anyway. Now, just want to close out this fight. Like I said, I'm actually probably gonna switch to Gladio too, because she's on the ground right now.
What did you expect?
Because Gladio's damage output is hard, quite frankly. And then you can just counter off Rip. Interrupts her face. Interrupts her face. Busted. Don't let anybody tell you Gladio isn't busted in his own fucking way. That damage is stupid. Honestly. If they make the enemies scale up on like New Game Plus and shit, every fight could potentially be this much fun. Where did she go? No, I don't recommend spamming Warp Strike. This is the lamest way to play this game. And for the sake of perfectly timing your counters with the ring and whatnot, I do not recommend equipping Black Hood as an accessory. Come on guys, you don't cover from that. Missed it. I missed everything apparently. So lame. They're invisible. Come on. And I'm trying to close out this fight, but the game's lock-on mechanic is not doing me any favors. There we go. Now, for standard Noctis of Air, since I'm trying to have fun. What? She's dead! Oh. Fuck. For standard Noctis of Air, for the specific build I'm running, let me pull up my gear real quick. Hopefully that brought us back to max health. Yeah. Every time, without fail. Let's see. So, I'm running this. Garuda's Pain, which does more damage in the air. However, the upgraded version you need Adamantite for does even more aerial damage. Obviously, because it's also even stronger. On top of that, this is what it looks like. My problem with it is whiffing, and the fact that the Great Sword really needed more moves in the air to make it more fun. But, I mean, if I really wanted more, like, versatility, I could go for Mutant Rock Sasha Blade, or Blade of the Mystic, but honestly, this is just kind of better, because you don't take damage. Like, yeah, I think, what was it, 396? I think they're about the same. No, 328. So, okay, so it's lower damage overall, but it gets higher potential. I'm running Ragnarok, because Ragnarok. For the Warp Strike. Flayer for the combos. It doesn't really matter to me. I prefer the daggers for ground aerial combat, or not ground, for grounded combat. But at least the daggers have follow-up attacks you could utilize in the air, and the Warp Strike has 2 hits, so that's also more damage potential. Power the Lady of the Vortex inflict great damage of aerial attacks. Also the same thing. You know, those are pretty cool. However, the biggest problem with a lot of this stuff is going to be the fact that it doesn't allow you to do the same kind of like phase strike Let me see what it's called, actually. Air stepping, air stepping. It doesn't allow you to do air stepping. So, for instance, Greatsword has no air steps. Daggers has no air steps, but Daggers has more aerial utility than the Greatsword. Gun is gun, so, you know, gun has utility all the time. But since you're not prompted, you have to fucking reload, so drawback. But if you want to negate the reload, what you do is, and I haven't counted personally, but you just switch. That's it. That looks goofy as shit. Destroys enemy appendages with ease. Oh, so it's a utility weapon. Interesting. And the shield, actually the shield is more reliable than the Greatsword, I think. I think it has a more consistent aerial attack anyway. But then again, you're not going to be using the shield for aerial attacks. As cool as it is. But as you saw, the greatest thing about this, the Greatsword, to make up for the fact that it doesn't have aerial attacks, the Warp Strike has great stagger potential. I mean, hell, Gladio was staggering the fuck out of Garuda earlier in the middle. Magic is useless in the air because you can't utilize it. You can't fucking toss it at an enemy in the air. That's a lot of the things in this game that I would really like in a remaster or a future port is just bringing out more potential in the combat system, which there's a shit ton already. Like already that people barely even touched the surface of when it came out. Even to this day, still. There's a lot I'm still trying to get the hang of. But aerial magic would make magic so much more fun. It'd be so conducive to a better combo system. You know, well, King, I guess you could say the multiplayer expansion did a great job of making magic more versatile. But, I mean, that's about the long and short of it. Now, what else? Oh, these. If I had to say, Noise Blaster. Noise Blaster, not Noise Blaster, but the machinery parts do a shit ton in the air. So let me try and demonstrate that. Even though this isn't about Noctis, I gotta explain anyways. Gaze of the Vortex is really, really busted though. It might be the best short sword in the game, considering, or not short sword, regular sword in the game, since you spend so much fucking time in the air already. The Enhancer. Sword is value for its unsurpassed attack strength. Are you sure about that? Initially, this sword delivers devastating harm, but as the wielder's magical energies decline, so too does the blade's lethality. Interesting. So, scaling. I might have to see what this game looks like when you try and play it by scaling rules. Here's this. Oh, here's this. The MP cost of Noctis' aerial maneuvers. Yeah, I mean, kind of pointless by the, once you get certain skills. That's another thing they could have done. They could have diversified the weapon set. Look at me spending all this time talking about Noctis' shit and not talking about my, what I put the video on for, or I started streaming for, the fucking comrades. Oh, right, one last thing. The Soul of the Masa. At first, reading the description, I thought it was fucking useless. So this, an accessory exclusively for Noctis to increase maximum MP. I thought it was in the same vein as this. Automatically uses ether and MP falls to half, which would be pointless in a certain dungeon. So, you know, that wouldn't be valuable for where I'm at in the game now anyways. But this is deceptively useful. Now, it's not as much MP as I would have liked, but I mean, that's fine. It has the same amount of utility as Founder's King Sigil, though. Well, far less, but for those of you who warp spam, this is going to be your best fucking friend. Although, if you warp spam, you don't have my respect in the first place. you know. Oh well. Yeah, I should really start streaming earlier, because I was gonna do Ignis next, but I'll have to save it for the next video. The first one was just covering Gladio mostly. And as you see, Gladio is pretty fucking busted. Now, I wish you really didn't have to get Garuda down, but you can just use Noctis to knock her ass down. And just build up his Armiger and Leash Chain, or Gauge. And you can iframe through her shit so the fight won't end and you do enough damage and the fight also won't end. I don't know why they made that a thing. I really don't. Fucking does not make me like Final Fantasy, or find Final Fantasy 14 systems more entertaining, personally. But, yeah, Gladio is really OP for this fight when she's down on the ground for first phase. Especially when you get up to his Maelstrom. But now, also, as you saw, his regular arts also fuck her up immensely, too. He staggers her out of her attacks. He's perfect. Needs more respect. Ignis, though. Ignis will be a treat. But the problem is, the way Ignis squirms about, you need to be mashing fire. And then, I don't even trust ice, unless she's doing little circle things, but you'd have to do it quickly, because she likes to do those in the air. So, you know, get rid of those before they have the chance to bear down on you, and you might be fine. However, it's not super reliable. They're not slow or anything, but the ice doesn't do nearly as much damage to kill them, I don't think. I'll have to test it. But as for fire on the ground on her, we'll test that next time and see how it goes. Because, well, with Total Clarity though, Total Clarity will fuck her up. Actually, maybe you can use the ice Total Clarity and kill all of the little projectiles she summons. That might be good. Or good usage too. Then there's lightning, which is just a single target strike, but it does capped, it's like 9k easily. Uncapped, I don't know. I'll have to uncap Ignis or Gladio. And I'll see which one needs it first in the Ascension tree. Yeah, as you might have noticed, have these. Still don't have the rest of them unlocked though. It's pretty nice. Experience. I wish. Now I just have to do the infinite APs farm. Or punish during wait mode. And wait mode was fucking useless. Square Enix needs to stop doing that. Oh well, you can use turn-based mechanics in this action RPG shit. It doesn't work. If 16 has it's not gonna work. It didn't really work in 7 Remake. To be honest with you, they should have just made it straight up like action RPG. Like Kingdom Hearts, but you switch characters. Like, no shit, I don't know why they made it so stilted. Either one or the fucking other. Stop being pussies and fucking do one thing. Don't spread yourselves too fucking thin. I need these. Definitely need the medkits. Yeah, only Ignis has his. Also need to restock. Because goddamn, she was whooping my ass. So wait, limit break for Pronto. Does it mean I got Gladio's limit break? Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I wasn't paying attention. So Gladio's limit broken too? That explains the damage shit. Yeah, these two off the bat get too much fucking damage. It's like the dopamine rush you get when you play Cookie Clicker, one of those types of games. And then Limit Break Ignis is also really fucking good. But we'll get that as soon as I can farm up to 999. Which would just involve me spamming Warp Strike, so, oh well. At least it's easy. But like I said, let me see if I can change stuff out. Mithril Lance. Oh! Am I stupid? I had them using this weak shit the whole time? Wow, I'm dumb. I had them using this weak shit the whole time. Now, probably when I was, trying to not kill the zoo so easily, or the Venu, whichever one of the two. Okay, okay. Yeah, I was just being stupid. That's my bad. I know what Grant Chamberlain does. What was Wanderer's Talisman, though? Details. Power to Lucia. Accelerate the rate at which Ignis gains total clarity. Interesting. Yeah, because total clarity is pretty busted. I think all of these really do have better uses than one might expect. Calamity. Damn, I was handicapping the fuck out of these guys. That is my bad. I feel like an asshole now. Ah, that's why you started using that. Damn. Damn, I was just being stupid as shit. This does means... no. Oh man, I'm sorry, Gladio. I was screwing you over so bad. Shit, that's my bad. Apocalypse. Fuck it. Fuck it, we're already doing this kind of shit. And the shield I didn't change probably because it doesn't do that much damage anyways. Damn, I kinda feel like an idiot now. Tall's Talisman. Armlet B with power to Lucia accelerates the rate which Gladio's valor increases. Oh, yeah, that's really easy. Training is also another good way to get AP. But that'd be a Noctis only equipable. Lucia increases Pronto's critical hit rate and allows him to take the fire to Rapidus SMG without running out of ammo. Interesting! His crit rate too, huh? Wow. No wonder he's so fucking busted. And of course, you know how busted that shit is. You know, I've been rambling long enough. Actually, this Pronto's the only one that gives a bonus effect? Yeah, wow, they gimped the other two. Because Founder King Sigil is busted. Clever Sigil, why the fuck did they give it crit? That's really stupid strong. Why do you have the Moogle Charm? Wait, why did I give you... Well, if I was paying attention, I could have been using... Warrior's Fanfare. I think it's perfect for him anyway. Man, if this game had more time in the cooking pot, like if you gave this game another year, and then we started getting everything else, this would probably, undoubtedly. It's one of I'm not gonna hold that on everybody else. Over everybody else, anyway. Where are you? It's a powerful shockwave against foes and Mr. Pummelin's shockwave over a wide area. I'll show this tech off next time when I'm doing Prompto and Ignis. Probably mostly just be Ignis though. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video.